us on a journey through darkness will bring light. Rural Report is here, guiding us through the night.
Hello again and welcome back everybody to another edition of the Rural Report. I am your Rural 2IC and this is going to be a different video. Normally I come on here and chit chat and do my best to provide you hopefully some form of entertainment, but also more importantly, give you stuff to think about, give you advice, give you different tidbits of information or thought-provoking ideas that you can in turn take some of it, part of it, all of it, and utilize it in your day-to-day prepping. And this time I want the shoe to be on the other foot. Okay, I thought this would be a little of a bit of a fun video in order to do because time is marching on and quickly approaching is going to be the Vision Preparedness Bugout Weekend. That is a Thursday through Sunday bug out where we all go and there's some classes and some other things going on. But really, kind of the main principle is to test out your gear. Now, for me, I'm not a rookie, so I know most of my gear. Yes, I bought some things here and there or whatnot that haven't been fully field tested, but for the most part of everything I have, uh, it gets used and some gets used quite often. Which brings me to it. I kind of into the thing of what fun would it be for me to go and do all this. So I figured, let's test out some stuff. So I broke this down, and some of it I have fully covered, some of it I have partly covered, and some of it I want all of your input and ideas. The first one that I'm going to cross off the list is medical. I used it as an excuse. I went and bought me the new Bearfac 3.0. It comes with a tourniquet already in there. They do have the March special. Anything over $99 gets you a second tourniquet. So I do have all of that. Now with the 3.0, I was going to do an unboxing and do all the fun stuff, but I don't want to do that here. I want to do that into the field. So we'll be taking that and ripping that apart when I get out there and actually in the field, so to speak. Uh, I did open this one up just so I can take a quick peek. One thing that I will be modifying is I will be moving a few things around a little bit and adding in kind of my own little boo-boo kit. Um, just so that way I have some other things covered and whatnot. Uh, Absolutely amazing, good kit. Just because I have one of these already, I just don't have the latest and greatest one. So I wanted to get it and see what it's all about. And plus, I want to personalize it. I want to make it my own. So medical, for the most part, is covered. I will be adding in, um, again, the boo boo kits, the band aids, the maybe some acetaminophen, some Tylenol or something in case there's a headache or who knows, I am getting a little older, maybe I get some back pain from not sleeping on a mattress. We'll see how that goes, but medical we're going to cross off the list. Number two brings me to shelter. Now this one I'm torn. I have a small lightweight two-person tent. I have used it one time. um, Me and Mrs. Rural went out and did a couple of days camp. I liked it. It was exactly what I wanted. It's small, it's lightweight, it does the trick. No rips, tears, anything along those lines. Easy to set up, easy to tear back down, and all that. But um, I'm 50%. I want to take it because I'd like to use it. I already own it. I can save the money and the time and everything, but I'm also torn on, do I want to use this as an excuse to get something different? So that's where I can kind of need your guys' help. What do you think I should do? Do you think I should, I don't have an unlimited budget here, but should I go ahead and get me a new tent? or should I just go ahead and stick with what I have and, use the budget on some of the other things in this list? Let me know. Number three is power. Now, for the most part, I've got this crossed off because, again, I wanted to use this as an excuse. I went and got me the bare fact to cover medical, and well, I have the hat. So I went ahead this morning and bought me the Opus Exodus 600, and I bought the package with the 100-watt solar panels. So that is ordered. Hopefully, I will get that this week. Again, I will probably not be doing an unboxing here. I'm going to take it out in the field and we're going to actually test it out there. I did go ahead and buy a solar bank, one of these small ones, about cell phone sized. It does have a little solar panel on it, as well as it's got a hand crank on it as well. Just a kind of fun, small, cheaper thing that I figured, some people don't have the budget to buy one of the bigger ones. And, this one I think cost me 25 bucks or something like that. So I wanted to go more on the budget friendly things. So I think power, I'm good. Moving on to water, I am going to be taking a 5-gallon water jug with me. I did just learn not too long ago that there is a single spigot for well water out there, which actually helps me out. I will probably be taking a gallon or so in it, leaving most of it empty. So that way it's a lot lighter for travel. I can fill it up once I get there, and water should be good. I think I'm going to go ahead and challenge myself that I'm going to try and fill it up once and see if I can just use 5 gallons for the entire trip. Put that kind of 1 to 1.5 gallons per person per day to the test and see what it realistically is for drinking, cooking, washing things, hygiene, and all that. So we can do some content to actually show if a gallon or a gallon and a half is as much as what a lot of people think. So, but if you think I should do some other stuff, should I take juice or maybe flavor packets or something else? Should I take a variety or should I just stick to water? So, curious what you guys think. But with water comes food. So, number five, I really have nothing for this yet. I have a ton of ideas, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. Um, I'm kind of leaning towards buying some commercial stuff. So, going to the store and getting those survival foods in the bucket, getting some MREs and things like that. Going ahead and doing maybe like a can of ravioli and different things like that, just to kind of simulate, what the average person would look like. They just went into their pantry, threw a few things in their bag, and took off. How can you get the can open? Can you cook in the can? All that fun stuff. But I am fully on it. So everything from breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as snacks, and hey, throw some dessert ideas in there too. I would love to hear what you guys have to think for that. Number six is lighting. Now this is going to be fun. I'm going to take a variety of stuff. Obviously, I'll have flashlights and LED lanterns and all sorts of different things. If I can and I have the room and space and things, I'm going to be taking just the old fashioned oil lamp with me as well. Um, but we'll see on how all that goes. There will probably be quite a bit of lighting coming with me. But if there's something specifically you would like to see or any ideas or something, let me know. Number seven, after going through like what we just talked about, if I have room, uh, come into the thing of having a space saver ideas. I'm taking quite a bit with me. And actually, real quick, I was going to do this as a minimalist. I was going to take a pretty small backpack and just do that way. But I went back and forth with myself, and I thought that it's too much of an opportunity not to take a decent amount of stuff and field test it. Um, we can do a video later, with minimalist stuff. I do need to redo the $50 Walmart challenge, where you taking $50 worth of supplies and going out. But this one I think is too good of an opportunity not to take a decent amount of stuff just so we can go through and show different techniques and different methods and what works and what doesn't, what was a good idea and bad idea and all that. So I do want to try and do some stuff for space saving. Now, last year, late in the year, I did buy me a really big backpack, brand new, never used. Actually, I don't even think I have anything in it yet. I think it's still in the packaging when I bought it. So this is going to give me a really good excuse to pull that out and see what all I can get fit in there. My worry, though, is it's actually too big of a backpack, and I'm either going to have a lot of empty space in there, or I'm going to attempt to put way too much in there. But we'll see how that goes throughout it all. Now, number 8, and it'll kind of lead into number 9. Um, I went ahead and I was kind of joking with one of you, and I've done 2 videos of somebody sending me those little survival kits from those cheap websites, and somebody said I should buy one myself. So I picked one out, and it's a fairly decent size one. It comes with all sorts of things. I think it's 260, 250 plus item survival kit. Comes with just different tools and utensils and all sorts of little survival gadgets. I thought it'd be fun instead of me just picking it apart where I pull it open and go, yeah, it's junk. Let's take it to the field and let's break this thing open and let's go through it, item by item, and just start actually field testing all this stuff and see. We'll give pass, fail, decent. We'll give it some ratings and whatnot. I think the thing cost me like $25 or something like that. So it's not real expensive for what it is. So I'm not having high expectations, but you never know, right? Until we go field test it, we could be surprised on some of the stuff. And who knows if I can uh, pull something out and utilize it and it works, great. But if I pull it out and it snaps in and 2 seconds, maybe it'll be enough to where somebody will look at it and go, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. So, but I do want to do some stuff like that to have some fun and also be a little bit of educational and entertainment, right? Which also brings me down to number 9 is while I'm out there, I'm going to be out there for quite a bit of time. And so, what is some content ideas? What is some things that you guys want to see when I get out there? Um, I can't do, a 24-hour live stream as much as I would love to, but what do you want to see? Do you want to see first thing in the morning? Me getting up and doing breakfast and different things. Do you want to see just on and off, kind of like a journal entry style, just clips here and there throughout the day? Um, what is it that you guys want to see when it comes to me going there? What is your expectations? What is your thoughts on things that I should be recording and posting and all that? Is there certain things that you want me to do or want me to, get so that way you guys can see it and kind of be a part of it? I know there's a lot of you that would love to go, but due to money issues or travel or anything along those lines, you can't make it, and I completely understand. I can't make it to everything as well, but how can I make it to where you're kind of there in spirit? So let me know on that. And then the last one is going to be, I think, kind of the fun one. There's going to be downtime. Yeah, I think right when I get there and kind of that morning. It's going to be kind of a meet and greet, going to say hi to everybody, be able to talk with any of you that is going to be there, as well as some of the people that, I probably already know. Uh, but go through and chit chat and make connections and network and do all the fun things like that. But I will have downtime. What do you guys recommend for it? Should I take a pack of playing cards? Should I take this or that? Whatever. I don't want to give too much because I want the ideas really to be coming from you, to kind of see what you guys want through all this. Now, just because I say that I have crossed it off the list, if you have a really, really good idea, please, by all means, you can email me or just drop it down in the comments. I'd rather it be in the comments. That way, I'm not getting 500 emails all of the same thing. So that way you guys can kind of flip through the comments too and see if somebody's already said, the idea that you're having. But I'd like to see, if there's something medically that you think I'm forgetting or should add, put that in there. If you think that there's a different power or something along those lines that I should do, anything with food, water, shelter. Now, I did leave security off this just because this is not out in the middle of absolute nowhere. This is a state park. So, right off the rip, right there, I think we don't have too much to worry about. I will have a blade or two on me, obviously, but I don't think that we have that much. I know that they do run security teams, so we will be watched over and things like that. So safety's not a monstrous concern. I'm not taking my M1 Abrams out of the garage and bringing it there. I think I can handle it just fine. So I did leave that one off. I left hygiene off just because there's not a ton of ideas in there. Obviously, I'm taking, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, things like that. Uh, but it's going to lead into other things. Maybe how do you want me to cook? Do you want to see absolute on an open flame? Um, I was going to try and do some open flame and some on. I got one of the gas camp stoves. I was actually going to take that just as a backup, just in case. But you let me know what it is. I did go buy me a brand new percolator for my coffee in the morning. So I will definitely, Rural will not be without his coffee in the morning. But pretty much everything else, I'm kind of open. I will probably be taking some books with me and some other things. Definitely, I'll be having a fire or two, so I'll be taking some different fire starting methods and homemade camp candles and char cloth and things like that. That'll all be coming with me as well. Um, I was tempted to take my camp shower, but I'm not entirely sure how that would actually work. Obviously, unless I take something for privacy, there's probably not a whole lot of people that would like to see me take my skivvies off. And probably even my shirt. If I took my shirt off, I might scare some unsuspecting people. So we'll see. I might end up taking, maybe a canopy and letting the solar shower, fill it up, let it get warm, and then drop the tarp around the canopy and, just take a shower that way. I might end up just getting some sort of like the shower dude wipes or something along those lines. And we'll see. But if you have ideas on something like that, I'm completely open to it. Really, no wrong or right when it comes to giving me ideas or anything along those lines. I'm just generally curious. This is that kind of I come on here and it feel that it's kind of me. It's my channel, so I come through and do the research and the ideas and everything to try and bring you content in which you can hopefully learn from. But this time I want it to be from you guys. I want the whole, or as much as I can, ideas coming from you on all of this, and we're going to try and build the whole bug out weekend around your ideas. So, thank you ahead of time for everything, and we'll see how this goes. I'm actually really excited. I think this is going to be amazing and fun. Plus, who doesn't love to tear open new stuff, right? I got the excuse to get new, fun, cool gadgets and test out new stuff. So I'm looking forward. This will be great. But that's what I've got for you guys today. Yeah, we'll just leave it right there. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you have a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come. And with that, remain united because we're all prepping in this together.